Hi, Vicky Crystal here. And allow yourself to take a few moments for yourself. Allow yourself to breathe into this. Allow yourself to receive it. Allow yourself to be one with this transmission as I am receiving it. So breathe in, just 3 breaths. Deep breaths into the belly, through the nose, and deep into the belly. I speak light language. So the light language is my authentic language, so it drops past the mind and into the heart, and you receive whatever you need to receive. So just allow. Aetene tene kaini. Toilene tekene. One more time. I salinai takinai. One more time. Oetene kene tene kene solene. So allow yourself to breathe into this transmission. Today is 9/29, 2018, and so that would be 9 and 2 and 9 make 11. So it would be 9, 11, 11. So as we're tapping into this frequency of the endings and the beginnings, and also we have the retrograde starting tomorrow, and it's all heart. So it's going to all depths of your heart, of relationships, of where have you abused yourself, abused your power, where have you, yeah, all that stuff, right? So it's going to take you to all depths of, yeah, that relationship, and feel this into your heart. It's going to take you into all depths of all the relationships you've ever had. And it all starts with the relationship of you. How do you treat you? Because how you treat you is how you're going to treat everyone else. You can't give something you are not. You cannot give love if you are truly not in love with yourself. You can never give something that you are not. So as you are allowing yourself to tune into this frequency and allowing this transmission to come forward, just breathe. Yeah. And I thank you for all your lovely comments. It's been amazing and powerful energy. And I want to talk a little bit about, it's so funny. I had 2 people contact me today about a relationship that they're having in their life. And so it was so amazing because of they were very, very similar in their relationships. But one is, I want to say, going down the rabbit hole, and then one is choosing to create the same. And that's what I feel. So feel into that. So as I was explaining to these 2 women, because it's so funny, they were completely on like the same type of journey, and I don't want to get too specific. That's why I'm kind of holding back, because I want to bring forward what we do in our life. And these 2 relationships are perfect because they were the same but not the same, 2 different people but the same. And both these women are feeling both their other parts. They are feeling their partnership, the other one pulling away. And then what they're doing is they're creating a story in their mind of why it is, of what they can do differently, what is the stuckness, why is this happening. They're making it all these stories, and the amazing thing is I can see how they are playing out the stories. I can see them so clearly. And so one individual, I was talking to her, and I had talked to her a little bit before, but in my experience, even though she showed me a different experience in a text, I still experienced the sameness. I experienced that she's creating the same that what she did a couple months ago, that she's doing a circle, that she's creating a circle. Now the other individual is creating a circle effect too. And what I mean by that is, like, it's like a loop effect. You are going to recreate it more powerfully to show the expansion of it. So I can see this one individual, she is looping this story that she's creating back around to however it's going to unfold in front of her, but it's going to be very, very powerful. I feel her going to the depths, realizing the depths of her is all within her. A lot of us, especially women, we are always looking for somebody else to complete us, that we cannot be complete without somebody else loving us. So we search so intently to find these loves, even though I may have said months ago to this one individual that it was her beloved, but I do not feel that now. I feel like it has went full circle, and she's taken another loop around in that circle, and the reason we create loops is that so you can learn from it. You're recreating it is because you did not learn from it. You're still holding on to attachments. You can fix it. You can change it. I am stuck. It's a holding on. It's like you have grasped onto it and you're not going to let it go. And there's no freedom in not letting it go, because if you do not truly let something go, it becomes stuck to you, and then it festers and it boils, and then all this craziness happens in your life, and then you blame it on everyone else, and it is what it is. So I was listening to both these stories, and this one individual, she wanted me to say, I could feel it in her energy. She wanted me to say what she wanted me to say. Like, she was turning it completely around where she wanted me to say what she wanted to hear, but I wouldn't do it because I'm not playing her game. I'm not playing that game with anybody because it exhausts my energy. That's the one thing, is that I have to honor myself, and that's where we're going to, is a place of honoring our own self. If these individuals are choosing to do the loop, that's all right. They'll do it till they don't, but I'm not allowing my energy to be stuck because I gave them the full potential of what this outcome is going to be. But they are trying to create a story that so it fits in their life, even though you can see it doesn't fit at all. And this other individual, it's so funny. This other individual, her too, she felt it. But she said that she felt herself too pulling away, like she didn't want to grasp it anymore. She had been grasping it, pulling this relationship back, but she was done grasping it. She just wanted, I think, validation that it was all right to let that relationship go. She wasn't going back into a loop again, trying to create another story to make her fit in her life. She was trying to, at first she was trying to down the other individual to make herself look better. And so I explained that everything you see in him is everything you need to heal within you. He's bringing up all the stuff you need to heal within you. And so that's one of the reasons that she wanted to escape him. She wanted to escape him because she don't want to deal with her own shit. Truly. She don't want to deal with her own shit. So I told her that she will, in a way, do another loop. And if she doesn't work on her own stuff, she will create the sameness in another relationship. If we don't do our work, we're not skipping parts here. You're going to do another relationship and doing the same shit and with another person. That's why I haven't been in a relationship for a very long time, because I've worked on me. I've allowed me to be who I am, and I completely love myself. You have to completely love yourself before you can give so honestly your pure, honest love to somebody else. It's so funny. I asked how many beings, I don't even know, all the healings. I'm like, how do you love yourself? Oh, I love myself. People tell me this all the time. There's not one person that hasn't said, I do take it back. There is one person that did say that they don't love themselves. But there's not very many that have said, oh, I love myself. I love myself wholly. Well, if you love yourself wholly, you're not going to be seeking love outside of yourself. You're not going to need anybody else to complete you. And us humans, and us women, and men too, we are always looking for somebody else to complete us. The completion comes within your soul. And then once you are in your whole energetic expression and balance, and you are in complete passionate love with yourself, then that other relationship of you will come forward. There's no way it can't. When you're in love with you, love comes forward. Truly, truly. And I'm going to be very honest, because it keeps popping up. I'm going to be very honest. There is 2 women. Should I talk? Yeah, I should talk about it. I am going to talk about it because they keep telling me to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to say what I see. But I'm going to be very honest about, because they keep bringing it forward. Both these relationships are women here in the United States that are having relationships with people in other countries. These men are talking to these women. They're having video conversations. They're having text conversations. They're having financial issues on the other end. And these women, one said she did pay, has been sending money to this other individual. And this other individual I did not even ask. The other individual, she told me. This other individual did not tell me that she has been helping him to pay, but I have a gut feeling that she has. And it's no judgment, but if you're having to send money to somebody across the United States, somebody across out of your realm, completely out of your realm, and it just don't feel right, plus trust yourself. Trust yourself. 2 women in one day. Right? 2 women in one day. And the amazing thing is, when I first got enlightened, I went through this. It only took me 6 weeks, though. I didn't send any money. As soon as he asked me for money, I knew that there was something up. I knew it to the core of me. So, be honest with yourself. And these relationships are showing up because how are you scamming yourself? How are you scamming yourself? Everything shows up because it's a reflection of you. You don't want to pay attention to yourself. And not that these women said, they did not say that these men were scamming them. They didn't. But I see that they are. I completely see that these women, because neither one of them have met the other man, only over video. And I don't want to set judgment, but I did live that. I did live that for 6 weeks. And I went through a cocoon of love. But it showed me on the other side there was emptiness. These men all the way across the country are trying to, feel into it, right? So, no judgment. Been there, done that, right? So I send love to that. But be aware. And it's so amazing how the stories we make up to make things fit in our life. We do. We want something in so bad in our life, we make up shit to make it fit. And you're going to hold it there. And it's going to take you down the whole of your life. Till you can't breathe. And that's all right. I've been there, done that too. Right? So I can tell you about this experience because I've lived them. So, and I'm not better or anything. I've lived it. But see it for what it is. Be honest. And if you're searching for an answer and you get the answer that you don't want to hear, but it's the honest answer, even the universe gives you all the time the answers that you want. And then you get the answer like, hell, that's not the answer I want. That's not the manifestation I wanted. You ask for it and then you get it, and then you don't like what you manifested or prayed for. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get the truth. So, I send love to all of you. But if you are in a relationship, we are in a time, especially this time, it's going to show us, where are we depowering our life? Where are we giving our power away? Exhausting our energy. All of us. All of us. Where it's going to hit us very powerfully this month. So be honest and accurate with yourself. Go into quiet space right now. Breathe. Ask a question right now. And the first thing that pops in, trust that. Feel that? You can ask this and watch this many times and ask the question. Ask the question of your highest potential. And whatever drops into your heart, trust that. And then what is going to happen is it's going to come in, and then you're going to judge it, change it. Your mind's going to try to judge it and change it because it don't want you to know the truth. Always go with the first thing that drops in. Always. Always. And you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your heart that this is the truth. Once it's in the mind, it's lost in a mind of chaos, and then you're trying to figure out and control your experience. And I'm telling you, these experiences are leading to heartbreak. Heartbreak. Some of them. Some of them, not all of them. But in that heartbreak is your truest expression where you break down all those barriers of you and you grow to the expansion of you. So in that heartbreak is the most transforming place you can be. Been there many times, even just a couple minutes ago. You do it because it's rising inside of you, because it needs love too. It wants to be loved too. The heartbreak shows up because it wants you to trust this process. Get the hell out of the mind. I know I say that, but I say it a lot. Get the hell out of the mind. It's not a place to ever be. Ever, ever, ever. Be in the heart and the mind together. Not singular in the mind. Heart and mind together. Because then you will always get those first. You'll get that first in the mind. Oh, that's what it is. And then if things try to eliminate that, what comes in, you always know that's your pinpoint moment, knowing that your ego taking that over. So always go with what first comes in. You've heard that your whole life. Trust it. It's true. And if you feel yourself, be honest with yourself. Am I making up my story about this beloved that I'm with? Am I making up shit? And be honest. It'll show you. Your body will show you. If you ask that question, you feel your heart open up. Trust it and go with it. And it's scary because then that means you might have to change something. Change is good. I'm learning. Very, very good. I've been changing my whole life. So I allow it. Absolutely allow it. So as we go through this retrograde of the heart, as we go to all depths of corners, where are you being honest with you? Sit in stillness, meditate, breathe. And if you are ready to experience what your guides and your higher self need you to know, email me. You are worthy. We are in a place of worthiness. Truly. If it feels hard, suffocating, let it go. Ice and love. May you all be blessed. We've got this. We've got this. And so what if you make up a story? We do it all the time. And the reason I'm bringing this forward because the idea just dropped in, and then we make up a story about it, and then we go with it. You know what? How does that word feel? Okay, that word's not just, or whatever. I don't need to make up a story. I know what is. Because it will drop in and unfold easily and gently before me. So, let the stories go, right? Let the stories go. Ice and love. May you all be blessed. Ready for the roller coaster ride? Here we go.